we're gonna make a flower today. What you're gonna need a piece of paper. You're gonna need the flower paper printed off. You're gonna need markers, crayons, or colored pencils, glue, and scissors. If for some reason you can't print the paper, you can just make different size circles and a rectangle for a stem. Okay, so what I started already just so it would speed it up. So what I did was I outlined the shape with a marker and then I colored it in with a colored pencil. So this is how I did it. I held my marker with my worker hand, pinch your fingers, and I trace. See how I'm going slowly? My helper hand is holding the paper. So now you can see where you need to stay in the lines. So then I take my favorite color, which is red. You may want to do different colors. And I carefully, see how I'm going nice and slow, and I'm making small strokes, small strokes to try to cover up all the white. Remember, a lot of your teachers will say, fight the white. Really try. And if your hand gets tired, take a break. Shake it out. All right? Because sometimes my hand gets tired too. And this is a lot of coloring. And you're going to take your time. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I hold my scissors, thumbs up, elbows in. I hold my paper so that you can see my thumb. I'm going to do the easier rectangle first because straight lines are easier than curved when you're cutting. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to stay right on that dotted line. Now, I deviated. That means that I went off the line. So I need to stop myself. If I'm going too fast, I'm not even going to notice. I stop myself and I get back on that dotted line. Now look, my hand, my worker hand stays the same. It stays right here, but my helper hand is the one that's moving the paper. So see, I keep my worker hand the same and I move the paper with helper hand. And I try to stay on the line. All right. And then we have the last one, which this one, helper hand has to really move the paper as worker hand is pushing down on the scissors. And I try to stay as close. All right, I went off a little bit, no big deal. Get back on. All right, so now I move this. You guys know I love to keep these. So then I'm gonna move this and I'm gonna first plan out. Before I start gluing, I have to plan. If I put my stem up here, am I gonna have enough room? No. So I really have to plan out my picture. So I want my stem at the bottom. And then if you look at the picture, I'm gonna put my big circle in the middle. And then I'm gonna plan out my shapes, because if I have them too close together at the top, then what happens? I don't have enough at the bottom. So I really need to plan out my shapes. Okay, and then you're gonna take the the glue, and you're gonna open it up. Now remember, you don't need a lot of glue. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna glue it onto the back of the shape, and then you're gonna put it back down, trying to put it right where you had it. I'm gonna put the big circle down first, and I'm not pressing too hard on the glue. Sometimes you guys like to press so hard on the glue and it almost ruins it. You don't need too much. And then I push it down with both of my hands. A little glue circle here. Whoops. All right. And then we'll do some circles there. Now, what you can do after is, if you want to decorate the bottom, I need a little more glue, where maybe you want to have some grass at the bottom, you want to make more flowers, maybe you want to make a little fairy flying, whatever you want to do. Or you can just keep it like that. I'm going to decorate mine with a little bit of grass, and it's just little lines. All right. So here is my spring flower. Enjoy!